What was your idea anyway?
Yeah, go ahead, Adam.
Oh yeah, going back to my idea. My idea was, I think that we, as a collective, should develop a board game using our incredible creative ability and Monkey's incredible ability to put those creative ideas to paper.
Oh.
Ooh.
How nice would
like
it be?
Wow.
And put it on Kickstarter and be like filthy rich.
I enjoy being filthy
Is
rich.
this the first of many Legends of Illyria get rich quick schemes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Just
it
quick
is.
with Adam Chris.
Just to clarify,
this-
any ideas we come up with are now copyrighted by Legends of Illyria, and
Yeah.
nobody may go and copy them and put them into production. So
Yeah.
Are we? So
feel
we're trying,
free to brainstorm.
We're trying to be filthy rich. I'm like halfway there, so we're going good.
Really?
Oh,
I'm not-
he's
Oh, you're filthy. Yeah, I get it. Oh dear.
Got there in the end.
Don't all brainstorm all at once.
Okay.
So I just thought board games because there's like no technical skills needed because I don't know how to program like a computer game or anything.
Yeah, we don't need to.
We
program
just need to
anything.
like draw things and say these are the rules and roll this dice or
Oh, I'm gonna
pick up
shout
this
an
card.
idea. Here we go.
okay.
RPG, the board game.
Amazing. The role-playing
So-
game, the board game.
I don't
So
really.
it's just Dungeons and Dragons with like Legends of Illyria staff member names instead of characters.
Yes.
That's where Doc was going with that. Okay.
Nice.
We'll chuck that on the maybe section.
We could have Z on the cover, like hidden in the background, just crying about how her idea never made her any money.
Okay. Why do we have to involve Z at all? No, because then as soon as we reference
I
her,
feel
she'll be
that's
like,
what
I want
she'll
money.
come- Yeah, she'll sue
She'll
us or
suddenly
something.
reappear. We don't want none of that.
She will. You know what? Next week she's gonna be
You know
here
what women are like.
because of this.
Oh,
You guys are so mean.
I noticed Monkey's gone quiet. I think she's left.
No.
Oh, I see.
Oh, she's still
No,
here.
she's here.
Are you feeling okay, Monkey?
Yeah.
Good. Just checking.
I don't get what like format you put it in. It's like everyone can have it. Like,
What?
I don't know if that's a dumb question. Like, how do you give it to the people? Just ship it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With all
Yeah,
the
you-
money they give you, you get rich, and then you give them the thing you promised.
Yeah, basically
Oh.
you send all the ideas to China, who print it all and put it in boxes for you, and then China sends it back to you. And
Just the
then-
nation of China.
Just the nation of China. It'll be great. They're going to have an economic depression soon, and everything will be super, super cheap, as if it's not
And-
already cheap enough.
we're basically saving China's economy.
We will.
Yeah.
Yes.
If that's
This
not
idea
a
is
reason
It will
so
enough,
be
big.
so popular. And that
Production
because
will
we're a
just be
group
massive.
that spans countries, we can literally attract the world.
if that's
game.
not a
Literally.
reason, if that's not a reason
Literally.
to fund us, then I don't know what is. We're literally saving over 1 billion people here.
Alright, let's
We
start
really
a
are.
Kickstarter just for saving China's economy.
There's a county. There's a county in the States that went into debt, and they started a Kickstarter campaign so that they wouldn't be in debt anymore.
Wow.
It was a lot of money. It was a lot of money. Like a few million.
How much did they
They
get?
were being a bit ambitious.
I think they got $1, and because you can leave a comment if you donate. So I think they got $1, and someone just paid it so that they could make a comment.
What did they
That was a
say?
successful campaign then.
It was.
I also, apparently, Canada, seeing as our
Mhm.
newfound Canadian,
That's me.
Has- you've bought our
Newfound.
national lottery.
We bought it.
You bought our country's national
Like-
lottery.
Like, we purchased it?
Yes,
Oh.
Camelot, the company that does the lottery in this country.
Camelot, really?
Apparent-
That's what it's called?
I think it's called
I
Camelot.
thought it was
That's
just
rich.
called National Lottery.
No, it's an actual company called
Mhm.
Camelot, I think, that run the national lottery. They've
Yeah,
been
we-
bought by Canada, and it's now all the money for the national lottery is going to some Canadian pensions fund.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thanks.
So-
Thanks for that.
Yeah, whenever we buy a lottery ticket, we're actually now donating to Canada.
You are literally like paying for my old age.
We are supporting Canada.
That's wonderful.
Thank you. That's
We're
wonderful. Even
international people.
Yeah,
we're
and
gonna.
even worse, that like 66 million jackpot that the other day, because there was like 2 tickets that won and somebody's not claimed the prize, 33 million now just goes to Canada. On top of everything else, just
wow.
to lottery causes or something like that.
We're gonna take the Queen off of our coins and we're just gonna put the Camelot like logo.
It's gonna be
I believe it. The loony is now the camaloony.
Yeah.
crazy.
Mhm.
Okay, I think it's that time of the night.
That time.
Oh,
It's that time of the night
what time?
for the fanfare.
Oh, I can feel it. Feels less fantastic.
What is that sound?
That was a less fantastic fanfare.
Okay, maybe I'll just. Yeah, maybe I'll just find some like free soundbite of a fanfare and insert it.
Right. Sure.
It's time for Monkey/Train Facts with Monkey.
I'm passing over to Grizzly because he has a better fact. He
wow.
told me earlier.
So train facts
What?
with Grizzly.
She asked me for a train fact, so I
I can't
sold
remember
her
it.
that I would.
Good
I
job.
told her the train fact, but she's forgotten it. So I guess it's train facts with me now.
You had one
Ha
job,
ha ha
Monkey.
ha. First year,
One job.
lottery, and now your trains. I'm just taking it all.
Well, it was monkey facts last week, and I struggled with that.
Okay, well I have one train fact.
Okay.
Okay,
Actually,
we're
I
ready.
have 2 train facts. I rode
Oh.
a train once. One time I did ride a train.
Okay,
I did
Britain.
too.
that's,
Actually,
that's an
no.
interesting fact.
I've ridden many trains, but I rode a train from London to Edinburgh.
Wait,
That's
so you
a
mean
long
you
train
just,
journey.
You just sat on the train?
Yeah,
Isn't that like a
Right.
6-hour journey?
probably. I think we were there all day.
Just
Like on
a
the train
day
all
on a
day.
train.
It was cool.
Amazing.
Actually
Go.
pretty nice. Trains are fun.
What is your train fact?
Okay, so my train fact is one time this is a very long time ago, by the way. I read this in a book. It's probably made up. Whatever the company is that runs all the railroads in Britain, it's probably your government or something. But like the company that owns the trains, the main dude of it went to a fortune teller and learned, and he was like, "Yo, give me some fortunes, fam." And she told him that like a train, because all the trains have numbers, and this one train of this specific number was gonna crash. So then he was a superstitious dude, so he found the train with that number, and since he was the owner of the company, he could do whatever he wanted. He changed the number of that train to be a new number. But then many years later, after he was no longer the main dude of the company, that train crashed.
Illuminati confirmed.
That's my one train fact. I remember that
we
from
need
like
the
a book I
Illuminati
read.
noise thing.
Hang on. So when he left the company, did they change the number back, or did they
No,
just
it was still the other number. They never changed the number back, but that train still crashed.
So the number had nothing to do with it then?
No, the number did, because the train's original number was the number of the train that she said would crash.
But he changed it. Just because he left the company, surely the number doesn't revert unless the
No,
company...
the number didn't revert, but the original number of the train that crashed was that number. Like they changed the number of the train so that it wouldn't crash, but then it crashed anyways.
I like
But then
Monkey's
it
train
wasn't
fact
its
more.
number.
Have I ruined train facts? Has train facts literally become awful?
I don't know whether
train
facts
facts
will
has kind
continue.
of crashed. a bit.
Monkey needs to.
It's gone off the rails.
I'm not
It
saying
has.
it. I'm not
Monkey.
saying it.
Monkey.
Monkey, you've got a second train fact. You're coming through for us. Come on, you can do
No,
this.
I'm not saying it.
Why?
Oh, no.
Okay. I guess Grizzly can re-rail his train.
All right,
if
you
he
want
wants.
another fact about trains?
Did you know most
Yes.
trains
There's
use wheels?
Oh wow,
Oh,
that's a nice
right.
train.
The more you
there's
know.
one in the chat, in the TeamSpeak chat. Grizzly.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, there's
Grizzly.
one in the chat?
Save train facts.
Okay, well.
It's up to you.
When trains were introduced in the US, many people believed that women's bodies were not designed to go at 50 miles an hour, and that their and that their uteruses would fly out of their bodies if they were accelerated to that speed.
You need
Can
to
it-
beep that
can
out.
Now
Any-
that's a
can
train
any-
fact.
Can any women confirm this who have been on trains?
Yeah,
Or
I'm
even-
meant to be.
Or even just
Ah.
exceeded 50 miles an hour.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I love
Can
how
we-
women's bodies are not designed for 50 miles an hour.
Can we pull over, mate? My uterus has gone out the back window.
I'd be surprised if we have one of those in the first place.
Could you imagine just sat in the car or in a train? The uterus flies past you. And
I,
just like,
I don't even
"Oh my
understand
God."
how you could think that. Like, how would it just fly out? Like, would it explode out of their body, like alien style? Just like, boom.
Oh. People were so funny back in the day. You Victorians, you crack
Oh.
me up.
Leave in the comments if your uterus has ever flown out of you.
Oh, no.
Yeah, let us know. Stick's really interested.
It's never happened to me.
Can't say I've ever had that problem either.
No.
Okay.
I'm good.
Yep, we're good. Our uteruses are still in place.
Lovely.
Do you want... This is going to end terribly, but do you want to try and play Secret Hitler?
I don't
Absolutely.
understand
I don't
it,
know.
but of course.
Maybe not on the podcast. I feel like for the people listening to the podcast, it would be incredibly confusing and boring.
It's going to be...
Leave a
Yeah.
comment for next week if you want to see us play Secret Hitler. How about
Oh, yes. Do that.
Oh, that's a good one. Because we
We'll
can
do
learn how
that.
to play. That way we can
and
prepare.
and
We
what
can all
we can
learn.
do after the game, we can put like a text of our roles over each of our heads in the background poster, and then they can be like, "Oh, how's it gonna go down? Oh man, that's exciting!
The
Wow."
suspense!
Doc, I told you earlier how you have everything planned out. I think this further proves my point.
Yeah.
Just plan it all out for next week.
We don't plan anything.
Doc does. He does all the planning.
I
Wait,
do.
what? You've done planning? Why didn't you tell me this?
When
You
did I
just-
start planning?
Yeah, you just literally said on next week we'll have practice, and then next week we'll like have all our roles behind our heads.
It's,
So everyone's
it's better
like, "Oh,
without
how's it gonna go
practice,
down?"
surely. Cool. Right. Well, I don't know whether there's much else to discuss now, is there?
World's
I thought you
shortest
had-
podcast.
Yeah, that was. So we got anything else on your list? Because you had a list last time.
Yeah, we've gone through the list. Let me check if
Yeah.
anybody else has died in the middle of. No updates.
Oh, Adam, there is one thing that we need to do before this podcast ends. There is one thing.
Go on.
I want you to say very clearly. Cotton candy,
Why?
What?
because that was my favorite part of the last podcast.
Do you mean with the American twang?
Yes.
Cotton candy.
Oh, it gets me every time.
You're so
I'm
cute.
glad that I appeal to people so easily. Good. Okay. Well, I think that we'll call it a night there.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
thank you
better
everybody
get
for
going.
taking part. I'll cut the
Thanks for
secret
having us.
part out and
Yeah.
we can try this again.
That was sad. That was like most of the podcast.
No, the podcast is pretty full. I can't help it, Monkey, if people haven't died this week, okay? Next week, I'll I'll assist with
No,
knocking some people off.
No.
And that was the wrong term.
Should we all say bye though?
Yes, we should. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, scrub.
Bye.